Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but another very nice move today, especially when you consider that just on Monday, the price was down around this area of the chart, and now all of a sudden it's continued to work its way upwards. So the price continues to kind of just chug along, and that's what you want. It doesn't necessarily need to be fast or straight up or anything like that, but as long as the price grinds higher, that is certainly the overall idea behind the market. So with all that being said, I'm going to do a little house cleaning here and get rid of these lines here. Sure, these levels still do pertain to the chart, but from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines all over the place. So let's just try to keep this as straightforward as possible. The first update that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support, and that's where $1.85 comes into play. And this would certainly be the ideal level of, where if the price could stay above there, that would be a huge sign of power. However, if the price falls below it, by no means at all would that imply that this entire chart is ruined or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, so keep an eye on that level. That is certainly the preferable level of support, but by no means a do or die level or anything like that. If the price were to break down below there, the next level to start to keep an eye on more so now is going to be this purple line here. I say more so now because if you look close enough, you can see for a while the purple line was just simply going flat. And now all of a sudden it's worked its way and has an upwards kind of curve to it, tilt to it, whatever word you want to use. So as time now begins to go by, that line is going to continue to start to work its way higher and higher. So from the grand scheme of things, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself begins to work its way higher and higher, that implies that essentially the overall chart is firing on all bullish cylinders. Now, what about levels of resistance? As far as where the next potential areas of resistance are at, and sellers, next key level up there at $1.95, so which looks within a striking distance on Wednesday or Thursday, but we'll see what happens with it. However, yeah, it hasn't been pretty, hasn't necessarily been exciting, but the price has certainly started to grind its way back upwards, and we'll see if that can continue as the week continues to play out. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.